Good day, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of Rolling in Crypto. I'm your host, JD Vanderbucks. Let's get the preliminaries out of the way. This is not financial advice. This is for education and entertainment purposes only. If you do seek advice on crypto, I would do your own research, because if you do your own research, you too can be rolling in crypto. So let's get started today. First, I want to apologize for missing a few of our daily episodes. It's been kind of chaotic, as I'm sure it has been for everybody in the world. We are in the process of trying to get a more fuel-efficient car. So, man, if anybody ever does any car buying and still going to the dealerships, you know what I've been through for the past few days. Not fun, and still no success. So, but anyway, let's move on. Want to share today information about what stablecoins are. And if you follow my channel, you understand that I am a big proponent of stablecoin investing and staking. Some of the best staking fees, are paid with stablecoins, USDT, USDC, DIA, and there's several, and it's not difficult to find exchanges, crypto.com, OKCoin, Celsius, that will pay 10% in staking fees. I really like that. I'm more than happy to make 10%. Banks have been making good money off of your money. If you have money in a savings account or a checking account, they're using your money and they're getting 10 and 12%. Banks back credit cards, and when you have a credit card and you pay interest on your credit card debt, you're paying 18% or more. Most people are. So I always suggest paying your credit card off every single month and maximizing your rewards with that. So you're actually making money while using your credit card and getting protected while you're using credit card. If you don't know what I mean by being protected, send me an email. I'll explain it to you in person. Please comment, like, and share. And we are building a community here of like-minded people who want to invest in crypto. And of course, we branch out and talk a little bit about other investing and other ways to save money. But today we're going to talk about stable coins. Stable coins are cryptocurrencies whose value is pegged to a fiat currency like the US dollar or other cryptocurrencies, or a commodity like oil or gold. PAXG is a coin that is pegged to gold. So gold is 1900 right now. So every PAX coin is about 1900. The resulting, why they do this is to get a stable price. So it's always wanting to be at $1, or as far as the gold ones, it's trying to be whatever the price of gold is. And it's nice. There is some arbitrage that you can do with the stable coins. If it drops down to 0.9, it will have to work its way back up, so you can buy low, and then when it gets back up above the $1 point, you can sell. But you have to use large quantities of money to do that, and of course it's not where I'm at. Some of the takeaways: stablecoins are designed to maintain price stability, as I talked about, the $1 threshold for most of them. Stablecoins bridge the gap between fiat currencies and cryptocurrencies. They are pegged to traditional assets such as fiat currencies or gold, making them less volatile alternative than typical cryptocurrencies. As you know, even with the big ones, Bitcoin can fluctuate $1,000 in a matter of minutes. Of course, the smaller you get, the percentage fluctuation is smaller. Ethereum fluctuates, and then of course the more altcoins can really fluctuate. You can get big spikes and big troughs in a matter of minutes. So crypto investing is not for the faint of heart. That's why we always suggest do not put money that you cannot afford to lose into crypto, but you can't afford not to be in crypto. Promising faster transactions, lower cost, stablecoins are an attractive alternative to traditional banking. They allow traders to keep their money in the crypto ecosystem while storing them in a stable asset between trades during volatile periods. So one of the things that if you're not a hodler, if you go in, you're trying to time a coin, buying on the rise, you buy the coin, you sell it high, and then you don't take that back into fiat. You actually transfer it into a stable coin and then get your staking money for it while you're waiting for your next trade. So it makes it easier for you, and you're not losing money while you're in transition for your next coin purchase. Stablecoins are cryptocurrencies that have their price tag to a specific asset. We've been over this, but what makes this type of cryptocurrency so special compared to a classic crypto token? You're probably aware of the drastic ups and downs valuation of all the cryptocurrencies, not just some of them, within a short period of time. Recalling historical prices of Bitcoin, in February of 2021, it nearly doubled in price from about 32,000 to 58,000. I hope everybody was in at 32,000 and sold at 57.9. If you didn't, I hope you're holding and waiting for that next run. Of course, it dropped back down in May, back to 34,000. So what you would have done is had your money in stablecoin, transferred over instantly into, and you can, a lot of times you can buy using your stablecoin. You don't even have to transfer it, but if you need to transfer it, then you just swap it to Bitcoin, leave your Bitcoin and sell, and then swap it back out to the stablecoin. So fluctuations, short-term volatility make these cryptocurrencies unfavorable for everyday use in the public. I mean, you don't want to get your whole paycheck, and your paycheck's $1,000, and then crypto goes down 15% over the weekend, and now you've only got paid $850 for the week. So, like, as I've said 1,000 times, being paid in cryptocurrency is fine, but man, have them pay you in a stable coin. Unless you don't need that money. If you don't need that paycheck and you can put that into a Bitcoin or Ethereum, God bless you. I don't advise it, but hey, that is your choice and your tolerances for investing. Unlike other cryptocurrencies, not only does stablecoin have significantly lower volatility due to its asset-backed nature, it also plays a bridging role in the world of cryptocurrencies and fiat currencies to facilitate daily commercial transactions and exchange. For example, I use my stablecoin on my Coinbase card to do my daily transactions, and I replenish it. I don't have a lot of money in Coinbase. Basically just have money in there to use the debit card and get my 4% reward for every dollar I spend. And if you do not know what I'm talking about, please look up how to make money with your debit card on Coinbase video. I'll put a link below so that you can find it easier. Benefits of stablecoins include lower volatility, lower cost transactions, safe option to keep assets in crypto ecosystem, real-time payments. These benefits make stablecoins more competitive than other crypto tokens as they touch on consumer and business pain points of Bitcoin and other tokens that offer neither stability nor scalability to real-time transactions. Today, the total market of capitalization for all of the stable coins in the world has reached more than, this is incorrect, it's 2 trillion. That's stable coins. No, excuse me. Cryptocurrencies have reached 2 trillion. Stable coins are at 150 billion. So there's a lot of money in stable coins, and that fluctuates by the minute. So this report, even though this was released today, it's can be different at any minute. They command more than half of the global crypto trade volume, making them an important asset in the DeFi system. And here you can see Tether is the biggest, I believe, by capitalization. And here it is. It's $70 billion and $78 billion in Tether, $52 billion in Coin, USD Coin. Binance, which is their version of the stablecoin, is much smaller at 18 billion, but still smaller. Using the word 18 billion and small is kind of an oxymoron, correct? Terra USD, DIA, and True USD. I don't have any involvement with True USD or Terra or Binance USD, but I have invested in, or at least stored in, Tether USD coin and DIA. Let's continue on. There are 4 types of stablecoins: fiat collateralized stablecoins, which is the most popular, like the USDC coin; crypto-backed stablecoins; commodity-backed stablecoins like Pax Gold; non-collateralized stablecoins. And I am not very familiar with the non-collateralized stablecoins, and I'm not very effective at saying non-collateralized. It's not an easy word to say. The primary use for a stablecoin is facilitating trades on crypto exchanges. Instead of buying Bitcoin directly with the fiat currency, like the US dollar, traders often exchange fiat for a stablecoin and then execute a trade with the stablecoin for another cryptocurrency like Bitcoin or Ether. Like I say, you can use the swaps in the DEXs. So you can just swap your stablecoins for a cryptocurrency. Stablecoins can also act as payment alternatives, which is how I use them, and I use them for staking. By utilizing stablecoins, businesses can accept payments at a very low cost, and governments could run conditional cash transfer programs easier than before. Don't get me into the benefits of blockchain of why this isn't full speed ahead, but I'm even going to get started. Due to its fast as thunder transaction, stablecoins can also be used to distribute monetary aid to beneficiaries worldwide. And as we speak, we all know that about $60 million, and it may be more than that now, has been transferred to Ukraine from all around the world. Imagine if we were trying to do that with fiat money. Just imagine. In a 2-week time, $60 million is in the pockets of people who can use it in Ukraine. And if we were trying to mail checks and do wire transfers, oh my God. First of all, half of it would be stolen already anyway. Another use for stablecoins is to send funds across international borders. Sol Digital, a stablecoin that is pegged to the Sol, Peru's national currency, launched on the Stellar blockchain in September. And I don't want to get too far into this, but here's another reason why you want to look at the top 20. Stellar is a highly capitalized coin. Solana, Ethereum. You look at these ones that people are using their blockchain to create new programs. So those are the ones we want to look at when we're investing in coins. You can invest in the smaller ones that have more volatility, but I like to stay with the top 20 and go with ones that are being used. It can be exchanged in between individuals in different countries without third-party fees for cross-border money transfers. Like, it's so beautiful. If you live in China or if you live in Ukraine and you need money for food right now, I can have it to you now, and you have it. How awesome is that? Imagine trying to send you a Western Union to Ukraine. Ha! Funny. Reserving of pegged assets. It refers to a fully collateralized system backed by a pegged asset where the arbitrageurs are incentivized by helping to stabilize the price. When the price of the stablecoin is lower than the pegged asset, the arbitrageurs can buy cheaper stablecoin, which can then be redeemed for $1 each. Similarly, when the price is higher than the pegged asset, they can sell their coins and gain profits. And this is what I was talking about. But when you're talking about 0.01% of $1, you've got to put some significant game into that to make any significant money. Like I said, that's not my game. I'm nickel and dime. Dual coins. 2 coins exist in these kinds of systems where one is pegged coin, and while the secondary coin is used to absorb the volatility of the pegged coin. Algorithmic coins. Instead of using any reserve or being backed by assets, these kinds of stable coins use a fully algorithmic approach to adjust the supply of the stable coin in response to price fluctuations. However, a stable algorithmic sorry guys, I'm going to move on for that word. I can't say after that. It only exists in theory. None currently exist in the market. Why is I know it can say algorithm easily. Algorithmic. I don't know. I give up. Leverage loans on DAI, like a DAI. This is a stable coin. This stable coin is backed by over-collateralized system. The most successful example is DAI, D-A-I, in which the stable coin is backed by PEEP, and its value is correlated to Ethereum. Since the collaterals are more volatile in terms of price, users need to have more than 1.5 USD worth of PEEP to borrow 1 USD of DAI. If the collateralized price falls sharply, the debt position will be liquidated and the remaining amount of collateral will be returned to the user. Interesting. Common concern of stablecoins is whether they are less secure than US regulated bank accounts or money market funds. Investors can mitigate this in 2 ways. The first is the classic crypto advice of DYOR, do your own research. And you hear me say that every single day. Do your own research and you too will be rolling in crypto. But the problem is knowing, is your research good? Knowing where to research. Who do you follow? I mean, do you follow some of the other crypto channels here on YouTube, but yet those crypto channels are paid to promote a coin? A lot of times when a coin is invented, you can literally make as much of the coin as you want. And I can give you 1 million of the JD coin to promote it on your YouTube channel and to hype the price up. But is that research? No, I don't think so. You really need to go to the white papers and go to the websites of the project themselves. And you really got to follow. Are they doing what they're going to say? Are they meeting their deadlines? Are they meeting their goals? Are other people using it? Are other platforms using it? Are exchanges accepting it? If it's not going to be accepted by the exchanges, I don't put my hands on it. However, based on its nature and mechanism, the risk of failure or volatility is near zero for established stablecoins if they are sufficiently pegged by the issuers. So, and how do you verify that? I don't know. I have read stuff where like Tether and USDC are not backed dollar to dollar, and then you can turn around and read that it is. So that's why I stick with the big names and the top names and the ones that are being used most by the whales. If the whales are involved, it's usually pretty safe that it is legitimate. Currently, stablecoin regulations are still up to discussion in most jurisdictions. For example, the U.S. The President Working Group on Financial Markets, composed of the heads of the U.S. Treasury Department, Federal Reserve, SEC, and CFTC, have released a report in November 2021. It raises the risk related to lack of transparency, market integrity, and investor protection. Legislation to regulate stablecoin issuers is proposed, but not yet enacted. So what do we take from all this? Well, if you're going to park your money and you're wanting to make some interest with it, park it in a stablecoin. If you're not worried about losing that money or the fluctuations, if you're in for the long haul, you put it in something that in the top 20 coins that most likely are going to grow over time. You can't go wrong with Bitcoin. You can't go wrong with Ethereum, at least in the long run. In the short term, you can be burned very badly. But in the long run, most people think that Bitcoin is here to stay. It's going to continue to grow as its acceptance is more accepted, it's more used. But I believe the stable coins are going to be the coins that are used in commerce and e-commerce. I believe that when you are going to be buying something online, you're not going to be paying in Bitcoin. You're going to be paying in a stable coin. That's all the information I have for you on stable coins. As always, do your own research, and you too will be rolling in crypto.